Hello and welcome to Namasoft ERP. We have mentioned before that the configurations field in the item screen is one of the mandatory fields, as the system will prevent the user from saving an item without this field. You may access the previous item videos via the upper link. These configurations of each item are defined in the item configuration screen. This screen includes the following options. Include reserved and balance. Select this option to prevent selling a reserved quantity of any item that belongs to this item configuration. This way, you have to cancel the reservation of this quantity to allow users to sell this reserved quantity. Access the upper link to learn about item reservations in the Namasoft system. Track cost on wares. Select this option if you want to know the item cost at the level of each warehouse. The item cost may vary from one warehouse to another. Otherwise, each item will have a unique average cost. This section includes some default values for the item options to determine whether the item has a revision, size, color, and others. The items that belong to this configuration will have these options rather than defining these configurations manually in each new item. For each of these item properties, like revision, color, serial, packing, you can define some issues policy settings and track the item cost and quantity. For example, the setting of the item color. If you set this option to be required, the system will force the user to enter the item color with the issue documents like stock issue voucher. The option prevented will prevent the user from defining the item color in the issue document. And the option optional will give the user the authority whether to enter the item color or not. Similarly, you can define the receipt policy with the item color. Also, you can configure the system to determine if the user can enter the item color in the receipt document or not. If you select this option, the system will track item quantity for each color. This way, you can configure the system to display the item quantity for each color in the search menu while inserting items into the system documents. And this option will track the item cost for each color. In the same way, we can define these settings for each property, revision, serial, package, and others.